Okay, so we'll start in mountain pose. We'll bring the hands to the heart center in that prayer position. And we'll just take a couple moments settling in, feeling that connection with the earth, working with the breath. And with eyes open again, let's reach those arms upwards through the center. Arms come back down. Taking the shoulders, shrugging them towards the ears, hold, and right back down. And the joint rotation, starting with the head and the neck. Gentle head roll. Returning head to the center, reversing the direction of the circle. Returning head to the front. Next, we want to get that stretch in for the neck. So taking the chin down slightly, turning head, looking over shoulder. Hold and breathe. Returning head back to the front. Other side. Returning head to the front. Again, for the shoulders, we can take them up towards the ears and down. And next, we'll reach the arms forward. We'll stretch them to the side. Reach behind you and to the front. Nice full deep breaths in and out. One more. We'll reverse. Palms are up. Comes in, behind, side, and spiral arms back to the front. And repeat. And one more. Next will be the elbows, circling the arms, feeling the elbow joints. Reversing the direction. Working the wrists next. Making fists with the hands go the other way. Open hands, shake them out. Little up down motion. And then a rotation. Relax the arms. We'll go to the hips next. Taking the hips in a circle. The center, reverse the direction. Back to center, bringing feet closer together, taking the hands, placing them over the knees, a small circle. And you want to reverse the direction. To center. We'll stand tall. Next, the ankle joints. So you want to be mindful of your balance here. Reverse the direction. Return foot to the floor. Shift weight. Other side. Reverse the direction. Foot back to the floor. And you can come back to your mountain pose. We'll return the hands to the heart center. And we'll take both hands through the center, reaching up. And arms come down. Let's take the hands behind back. Interlace the fingers. Straight arms, chest opener. Lifting the arms off the back. Hold here, breathe. Might want to tuck the tailbone slightly, soften the knees. And we'll release the arms. We'll let them float down to the side. And now for eagle arms. So to the front with the arms. One elbow, rest in the other elbow, wrapping hands around, slight lifting up. Hold and breathe. And we'll release the arms. And again, arms to the side. To the front again. So we can do the other side. Opposite elbow goes on top. Wrapping the hands around, slight lift. Breathing into any tightness. And we'll release this side too. Unwinding, arms to the side. And then we'll take just one arm, extending upwards. You can let the other hand be on the leg. And you want to stretch the side of the body. So I'm feeling it outside shoulder, rib cage, hip. And we'll change arms. Let the other arm come upwards. Stretching up a little over the head. Other side. Then let that arm come down too. And then we're going to take the hands. We're going to support the lower back. You're going to bend both knees. And you're going to press the pelvis forward so you feel a little stretch here. If everything's good with the head and neck, you can also let the head rest on the shoulders. Easing upwards, chin is tucked down. And now the forward bend. Stretching the back of the body. As you go forward, you're going to let the hands come down the legs. Top of the head towards the floor. Relax the arms. Bending both knees, rolling up to standing. Okay, from here, that wide leg stance, toes are straight ahead. We'll go ahead and do a wide leg forward bend. So I'm growing tall, I'm engaging the abs as I bow forward at the hip thigh. About halfway down, dropping the hands to the floor. Drop the head down. Feel the stretch. And coming up part way, fingertips on the floor. You're going to take weight to one side. So one leg is bent, one leg is straight. Breathe. Return weight to center. Other side. Return weight to center. Return hands to the hips. Easing upwards, straight back. And now once you're upright, you're going to move into a proud warrior. So foot this direction, rotate, toes are forward, back foot rotate in, 45-degree angle. Feeling a stretch through the hips here. Arms in T position. Front leg is bent. Now your upper body's still upright. Turn head, look out over the front fingertips. And then right from the proud warrior, a triangle. So you got to straighten the front leg, reach out over the front foot, let that hand come down, other arm stretches upwards. You can look straight ahead with the head or turn it towards the ceiling. And straightening out the head, come up with the upper body, and arms float back down. Let's turn the feet back to the front, toes are forward. Take hands to the heart center, tuck the tailbone, sinking down like you're sitting on a fat horse. Hold, breathe. You're going to come out, you're going to straighten, and let the hands go through the center. Arms come back down. Take hands behind back, interlace the fingers. We'll do a wide leg forward bend with the chest opener. So again, growing tall, engaging the abs as you go forward. About halfway down, dropping head, lifting arms off back. Return arms to the back. Hands to the hips. Returning upright, straight back. And then we're ready for the other side. So it'll be the proud warrior first. So placing the feet, front foot, back foot. Gonna press out through the heel, nice powerful legs. Arms and T, front leg is back. Looking out over the front hand. And now going to the triangle. So you got to straighten out the front leg, reach over the front foot, hand comes down, top arm is right over the bottom arm. Feeling that opening through the chest. You can look up if you can. And straightening out the head and coming up with a nice extended arms. Let the arms float down. Turn feet back to the front. And how about walking or stepping the feet back in here to a mountain pose. You can bring the hands to the heart center, prayer. Yeah, nice full deep breaths in and out. And now taking the hands through the center, reaching up. Let the arms float down. Okay, and then again, we'll take that wide leg stance. And we'll repeat the proud warrior, going into that other second version of the proud warrior. I'll talk you through it, but please first placing the feet, powerful legs, open hips, arms and T, front leg is bent. Feeling a connection, pressing through that back heel. And the second version, I'm gonna drop the back hand to the back leg. Front hand's gonna point upwards, towards the ceiling. Breathe. Returning to proud warrior. Relaxing the arms downwards. You can straighten out the front leg now. Both feet will face the front. And again, we'll take the hands to the heart center, prayer. Tuck tailbone, sink down. Building strength through the lower body. Straightening out the legs, hands through the center, reaching up. Let the arms float back down. And now for the other side. So think proud warrior first, placing the feet, Let the front leg be bent. Just feeling the posture for a moment. And now the second version where you drop the back hand to the back leg. Front hand, face it upwards towards the ceiling. Returning to proud warrior. Really feel that stretch from fingertip to fingertip. And relaxing those arms down. You can straighten out the front leg. And we'll turn the feet back to the front. Come back into a mountain pose, a resting pose. Okay. And again, we'll take the hands through the center. Alrighty. So I think we can work with the half sun salutations. To do that, we'll stand in mountain towards the front of the mat. Bring the hands to the heart center. Return to your breath. Next, inhale, standing arms upwards. Bow forward, forward bend. Come up halfway. L shape with the body. Again, forward bend. Bend knees a lot. Pushing back up to standing. Returning hands to the heart center. We'll repeat the sequence. So inhale, arms go upwards. Bow forward, forward bend. Coming up halfway. Forward bend. Bend knees. Pushing back up to standing. Just hold and breathe. We're going to repeat, but this time we're going to put the right leg going back so that we're going to go into lunge pose. So again, extending arms upwards, forward bend. Come up halfway, hands on the knees. Forward bend. Bend knee, hands to the floor. Right leg reaches backwards. A runner's lunge. Drop back knee to the floor. Plant the top of the foot. Bring hands up to the knee. Extend arms upwards. Hold and breathe. Return hands to the knee. Return hands to the floor. Back leg inches a little bit forward. Back leg comes underneath you. Bend the knees a lot. Pushing back up to standing. Returning hands to the heart center. And we'll repeat other side. Big inhale, extends upwards. Exhale, forward bend. Inhale, coming up, halfway. Forward bend. Bend the knees, hands to the floor. Left leg behind you. Just kind of feel that runner's lunge for a moment. Lower knee to the floor. Top of the foot touches the floor. Hands to the knee. Stretching upwards. Next, extending the arms above the head. Returning hands to the knee. Returning hands to the floor. Inch that back leg a little bit forward. And then right underneath you. Forward bend. Bend the knees a lot. Pushing up to standing. Returning hands to the heart center. Okay, and then just relaxing the hands to the side. We can face forward again. So, how about if we do a little bit of working with either a chair or the wall would work too. I'm going to bring my chair a little closer. And the first one we'll do is working with the feet. So it's easier probably to face the chair or face your wall where the hands are lightly touching it. Your feet are just in the mountain pose. And you're going to rock up on the ball of your foot. So it'll look like this, just coming up. Feeling the calf muscles, feeling the ankles. And then slowly lowering the heels back down. We'll repeat. Coming up on the ball of the foot. Returning heels to the floor. One more time, coming up. And then back down. Shifting weight. Take other foot behind you. Doing the calf stretch. So I'll place it behind me. I'll take the other foot a little forward. Pressing through the back heel. Shoulder is stacked over the hips. 3. And we'll go ahead and release this side, softening the knee, just bringing it forward. You're back to that mountain pose. Shift weight. Other foot, we're going to do a big step behind you. Front foot to be forward a little bit. And remember your back foot is straight ahead. It's not turned out to the side. So you can press through that back heel. Lift the top of the head upwards. And breathe. And we can release, softening the knee and stepping it forward again. And now for the downward dog at the wall. So hands are placed either on the back of the chair or on the wall. Feet are in that mountain pose. And you're going to back the feet up, lowering the head in between the shoulders or between the elbows. Pressing the sit bones to the back. And they come out, softening knees, walking forward. And you begin facing forward. One hand on the chair, one hand on the wall. And we can work with a balance pose. So you're just going to shift your weight to one foot. Other one, you're going to bring in front. You can just hold on to the knee for a moment. Growing tall. And then let's see if we can turn the knee outwards. Lower the foot to the calf. Press through. You feel the bottom of the foot on the calf. You can stay right here, or you can see if you can bring the hands off the chair, off the wall. Hold and breathe. To come out, straighten out the knee, return foot to the floor. Back to your mountain pose. Nice full deep breaths in and out. Okay, so we want to work the other side of the body. So I'm going to go ahead and move my chair to the other side. So it's in a good posture, good position to work the other side. Feet are in the mountain pose, nice posture. I'll shift the weight. Other one, I'm just bring the knee in front for a moment. Feeling that. And I'm going to see if I can open the knee out. Lower the foot so it's right against the calf. Press that foot into the calf. You can stay with the hand on the chair. You can try bringing the hands to the heart center. Breathe. I'm going to take that leg, I'm going to bring it forward, I'm going to lower the foot to the floor. Up to mountain. So again, if you're not practicing those balance postures every day, it's hard. So try to get a few minutes in each day of standing on one leg. Okay, so relaxing those arms down. While we're here, we'll just do one more downward dog. So again, I'm going to face the wall or the chair. And I'm going to walk the feet backwards to lower the head in between the elbows. Feeling the shoulders, the back, maybe the hamstrings. And we'll release, soften knees, walking back upright. And then we can see about moving the chair so it's off your mat, out of the way. And we'll do our floor work next. So we're going to come all the way down to the floor. So just let the legs be out in front. Maybe just let them like back and forth a little bit. Pointing and flexing the foot. And then you're going to sit just a little more forward on the sit bones. Stretching those legs out, drawing the toes in, placing the hands underneath the shoulders. The staff pose. From the staff, taking one of the legs, bending it, supporting knee, supporting the foot, taking it back and forth, loosening up the hips. To center, see if you can cradle the leg a little closer in. Sitting nice and tall, breathing into any tightness. Very good. We'll switch sides. So let that leg stretch out long. We'll work the other side. First, the rocking back and forth. The center, sitting up tall. Seeing if you can cradle the leg in a little closer. Breathing into any tightness. And on this side, we'll return the foot to the floor. And the next position, tabletop. So you want to become, so you're on your hands and the knees. Placing the knees, placing the hands right underneath the shoulders. Fingers spread wide. The cat and the camel. So first is just kind of arching the back, looking upwards. Coming back to neutral spine, rounding the back. And back to neutral spine. Repeat 2 more times. Arching, looking up. Neutral, round the back. Back to neutral. And again. Neutral and round. Back to neutral. Let's do the stabilizing the core one. And that will be, you find your balance first, feel that. And then you can extend, right arm extends out, left leg extends behind you. Hold and breathe. Return to the floor, take a breath. Other side, left arm out, right leg Stand out behind you. Everything back to the mat. Curling toes under. Walking hands forward. Extended child's pose. And easing back upwards. Hands underneath the shoulders. Release the feet. Wiggle the feet. And then we'll adjust so that we're sitting. We want to come so that we're going to be on our backs. So feet are on the floor, knees are bent. And you're going to walk yourself down so you're on your back. Bring both knees into the chest. Hugging the knees in. Bring your chin down. You can rock back and forth if you like. And center. Let's return the feet to the floor. Reach out with the arms to the side. Palms are down. Take the feet a little bit wider. Knees from one side, back to the other side, back and forth. Returning knees to center. Walk the feet a little bit closer together again. You can return the arms to the side. And let's take our right leg. We're going to cross the knee over the left knee. Both knees go towards the right side. So it's just letting the right leg be the weight on top of the left. Feel a little stretch on top of the left hip. Hold and breathe. Returning both knees back to the center. Uncross the legs. Left knee goes over the right knee. Both knees down on the left side. Hold and breathe. Return both knees back to the center. You can uncross the legs. Let's take the left ankle, cross over the right knee, bring right knee inwards towards the chest. You can stay right here, or you can take the right leg and extend it upwards. A little bit harder. See how you do. And with that extended leg, you'll just bend the knee again. You'll return so the feet again are on the floor. Right ankle over left knee. Bring left knee inwards. You can stay here or you can extend the left leg straight. Bending left leg. Returning both feet back to the floor. Okay, so how about cobbler's pose? Taking the feet, bottom of the feet are touching, knees open downwards. Feeling the stretch on the inner thigh. And releasing, bringing the knees towards each other, feet flat on the floor. We'll do a hamstring stretch. Take one leg closer in. We'll extend it up, using your hands on the legs just to draw it in towards you. Breathing into any tightness. And we got to switch sides. So bending knee, releasing, bring to the floor. And now the other side, bringing it in, standing it towards the ceiling, using your hands on the leg to bring it in a little bit. Nice full deep breaths in and out. And we'll go ahead and release this side too. Returning the foot to the floor. And then we'll extend the legs out, resting on the floor. And we'll prepare for relaxation pose. So you might want to wiggle a little bit. You can have the arms by the side, palms facing up, closing the eyes, just going inwards, making your body so relaxed and heavy. Now for a cleansing breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. And again. And returning to natural, effortless breath. Wiggle the fingers and toes. And then go ahead and bend the knees again. Returning feet to the floor. Roll over on your side. And pressing back up to sitting. Coming to a comfortable cross-legged position. Nice and tall. Resting the hands on the knees. You can close the eyes for a moment. And then bringing the hands to your heart center in prayer. Finishing with namaste. Namaste.
Thank you, Tamalyn.
Enjoy. Welcome to stay on a little longer if you want to visit.
Thank you so much. Have a wonderful week.
Yeah, you too.
Hopefully it'll cool down. Goodbye, everybody.
Okay.
Hi, thank you, Tamalyn.
All right.
Tamalyn.
You're welcome. And
Thank
Carol,
you.
yeah, I'm curious, Carol, are you able to do everything that I do here, or some things you can't?
Most of it is my knee is bothering me. Some of the things I can't bend my knee so well, but
Okay.
Figured out what I can and can't do. And
All right. It's awfully hard as a teacher not to see your students, so
I know.
just try to get a sense of where you're at now, because usually you're very flexible, so you're able to do stuff because you're flexible, but I don't know how the hip is healing, and then your knee hurts.
The hip and the knee, yeah. Some of this, like at the end, I cannot bend my leg at all to do, to sit. That's the biggest one, but most of the other stuff I'm doing okay. It's just
Good. All right. Well, thanks for coming.
Thank you for checking. See ya Thursday.
Kind of getting some light here. I have problems too. I couldn't do the knee stuff.
Uh-huh.
Maybe it's the weather it's hurting. I don't know. Anyway, so I do some of the others. I do all the other stuff though.
Right. Okay. Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I do the stuff that I really enjoy, but I know I'm hopefully I'm not hurting anybody out there too much.
Well, what I end up doing is I do some that I can, and then I change it up with some of the things you've showed us in the past.
Right, and that's what you did in class too, in when we met in person. So that's
yeah.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. We'll see you Thursday. Bye, Yoko.
Bye, Nana. Thank you, Tamalyn.
You're welcome.
You have a good week.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if I can.